Hey, it's me, Snippo here, and welcome back to another video. Part 2 has already been leaked. It's gonna be GT. And because of that, I want to make a kind of prediction of what we're gonna see in terms of EZAs for Part 2. Now, I think in terms of like normal EZAs, so not super EZAs, it's like clear as day. There's like literally no other option than this guy and this guy ezaing. Like that's makes so much sense. Okay, we're probably gonna get something Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta related, so having, or like anything Super Saiyan 4 related, so, as the carnival. So having this guy is perfect, and then this guy for Omega Shenron's team is also going to be perfect to buff GT bosses, because GT bosses needs any buff they can. Yeah, this guy Super 17, he was the LR for the Golden Week in the 6th year. He was pretty ass, as you can see, man. High chance of key +1 up to +7 for every attack received. That's just ass, man. And then he was also restricted per android's category ally attack in the same turn, per target Goku category ally attack in the same turn. It's just not good. It's just not good. The restrictions. The condition is also ass. Can be activated after receiving attacks 7 times or more in battle, and then causes ultimate damage. It lowers attack and defense by 17% for 1 turn. Nowadays this wouldn't be that bad, because we currently have attack lowering bosses, or like bosses that you can lower the attack, so that's not too bad. Super attack is raise attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So not that good, but EZAs nowadays, they just completely change up the kit. They can just make something good out of him, or something ass. This could be like a Ginyu case, or like a miracle EZA where they just change the whole kit for some reason. I mean, if they change this to like per extreme class category ally and just put these together into one, he would be good. It would give him like more damage reduction, more attack, and just make this like for every attack received, and he could actually be a viable unit. This guy was already good on release. I mean, look at this: attack and defense 200%, key +4, and attack and defense 40%. Attacks are effective against all types. Starting from the 9th turn from the battle, high chance of attacks being effective against all types. When receiving a super attack, high chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power. This guy was already good, and nowadays this kid also seems good to me. All they have to do is to just give him more stats and a little bit more damage reduction, and he will be very, very good. His active skill condition is also way better. It can be activated after the character receive 4 attacks or more in battle. And then attack and defense +40%, and all enemies attack and defense -40% for 1 turn. Also very good. Active skill greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. So yeah, this guy already really solid. They don't have to change much about him. Just give him more stats, more damage reduction, and maybe make this like this, that he always is effective against all types. And I don't know, he would be goated. That's all he really needs. Now, super EZAs. For super EZAs, I hear a lot of people saying that the 2nd years could be super EZ8. And I see a possibility, because they already EZ8 the Int LR Teen Gohan, which was an anniversary unit. But personally, I just don't see them doing this, and I really don't want them to do this either. Because they've done this already, where they have EZ8 the 3rd and 4th years in the same year, which was just not it. That was not it. And this would just also cause problems with the super EZAs. I mean, yes, we would get for the anniversary like the 3rd years, which I would be hyped for, because the 3rd years, most hyped motherfuckers ever. But it's probably going to be Daima themed, so just save them up for the 11th year anniversary. and then make them good, then we can wait, okay? We can wait. And the thing is, they don't have restricted themselves like they did with EZAs. Because with EZAs, they only EZA the characters that released in the year of the, like after the anniversary units. Let me explain. These were the first anniversary units to EZA. Or these, I don't know. But like anniversary units. After that, we got these EZAs. And that's the same with like the 8th year EZAs. We're not gonna see any 8th year EZAs this year. Only after the 8th year anniversary units have EZA'd. They don't have this restriction with Super EZAs because look at this. This guy EZA'd. Or Super EZA'd. Which is after this 2nd year anniversary units. So there is no like limitation on when like what there's no limitation on like, oh, we only can EZA the characters that have released before the next anniversary EZAs. You know what I mean? We don't have that restriction. Okay? So personally, I just think that there's no need to EZA these guys. There's no need to EZA them yet. That would be cool, but there's just no need to do it yet. Now, personally, I think there is a great case to be made for these two to EZA. Now, these were the worldwide download celebration units of 2017. Here, as you can see. By the way, this is one of my favorite characters of all time. I had this guy as my phone background for like 3-4 years. Okay, this guy was generational. And I remember I made a JP account for the 2nd year anniversary. And that was also the account I got this guy on. So yeah. Legendary unit. But yeah, I would just see them having a very good case to EZA. And you might be like, why these? They're so far ahead. Why the fuck would they EZA these two? Now, the reason I think that way is because this is a little bit outdated. This list, these two have Super EZA since. Because this whole celebration, which I've seen on Twitter, some people point out, is a remake of the first two worldwide download celebrations. We got these two, Super EZA and their modern counterparts. And then for part 2, making these two Super EZA and having their counterparts, which just makes so much sense. So yeah, I think there's a very good chance that we're gonna see these two Super EZA. Now, what I can also see is that we're gonna get this guy. Because that makes just sense. You know, an Omega Shenron Super EZA. We could also see this guy Super EZA. But other than that, I don't really see anything they could do. Unless they want to jump to like 2018 and Super EZA this guy. But I don't really see any reason for that. But yeah, the reason why I think it's these two, because it just makes sense. You have two counterparts of each other, which are likely going to be the units of themed around that. We're going to get something Omega Shenron. We know we're already getting an Omega Shenron DFE. Now the Carnival could be a standalone Gogeta, or it could be like a tag fusion with an active skill, or like just a normal tag fusion, whatever. So getting these EZAs as their counterparts would just like fit the theming of the celebration just way better. And then also the thing is, if you would EZA this guy, there's no counterpart for him unless you want to go to 2018 and Super EZA this guy. Which I'm not sure they're gonna do. I doubt it heavily that they're gonna do that. So I just don't see it. I mean, they could also Easy A this guy and then have like 2 GT bosses as a super easy A, which I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind because GT bosses needs all the support they can get. And if they easy A this guy and super easy A these 2 guys and make them good, we already have 4 out of the 5 needed good GT bosses characters. And then they could like maybe drop a free-to-play character, or the banner unit could just be good enough. Whatever they could do. But yeah, just I don't think it would fit too much on what like the theming they're going for. And the problem is there is no counterpart, like no super counterpart here. They could also do something crazy, and that is super easy A these 2 and super easy A these 2. But I don't think they're gonna super easy A more than in the part 1. I think they're gonna easy A 2 characters and super easy A 2 characters for this celebration. I don't think they're gonna go like crazy with like 5 super easy A's or some shit like that. So yeah, personally, that's what I see. These are the possibilities I see for the easy A's and the super easy A's. What would you prefer? What do you guys think? And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video.